Scorpio, welcome to the Winds of Jupiter September Tarot reading. Boy, if we could only get a reading like this every month, and we'd be cooking on gas, I tell ya. Your first card is the Wheel of Fortune. And I've been saying since the beginning of this year that things were really going to radically change as it went along. There'd be some endings, and they would be tough and painful, but there was some new beginnings at the light of the tunnel. Now, after the hard drudgery of having Saturn in your second house for, 2.5, 3 years, something like that, hopefully you learned some lessons during this. The second house is about values, your values and your property values. And this was a hard time of dearth. Saturn is the taskmaster, and he teaches harsh lessons, and you've been through the mill. It only made sense now for the upswing of the wheel. It was the odds. It had to happen. Had to happen soon enough. So this is a prelude of luck. This is a time for you to make some decisions. Actually, the Rune, Wunjo, agrees with this. This is a time of joy. The Wheel of Fortune card is an awakening card. Open your eyes. There's some changes coming. Changes that you're going to have to deal with. But the goddess Fortuna herself was tied to certain events that you had to display virtues and strength of character, or else ill fortune would beset you. You had to get by caprice and pride, and particularly lack of morality. There is some type of providence and kismet involved in this. It's funny, normally you notice the lack of good fortune more than when you notice its existence. Right now, you're fortune's favorite. Tides are changing in your favor, and you're going to be getting a glimpse of the purpose of your life. This is where you have to know thyself, because mysterious opportunities are now presenting themselves, and there's some expansion. The availability of expansion, if you play your cards right. Now the cards on the left, for what you know, you receive the Two of Wands and the Three of Cups, a decision card and a celebration card. And now the two cards next to it, for what is or can be yours, is the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. So the number two cards have been inverted. One's the main card and one's the clarification card. And now you have 2 3 cards too. And one's the main card and one's the clarification card. This is saying that decisions have to be made. The 2 card is about decisions, balance, partnership. And the partnership comes into it with the 3 cards. The Three of Cups card is about people working on the same sheet of music in harmony. And the Three of Pentacles is about building, the architect card. And it takes many people to build a structure, to build a foundation, to build the structure. And now you're given an opportunity to make some decisions about what you want to do in your life. The Two of Wands is a card about planning. And the Two of Swords is about a difficult decision, an emotional difficult decision. So there's 2 polarities going on here. There is a duality and polarity happening here, and the number 3 card represents creation. So now it appears to me you have decisions to make to build your future, to ride the surf while the surf is up. If you learned your lessons with Saturn, it's saying here that you're going to have carte blanche. It's also warning you, too, about the lessons you learned, because you receive the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. And the self-awareness, or the awareness category. And the Queen of Pentacles is about pragmatism, practical affairs, making you sure you have a grip on reality. And then the Six of Wands, the number 6 is about love, stability. And even the 6 has a sense of sacrifice to it. But here for the Six of Wands, it's like you won some type of competition. It was a contest and you displayed acumen. It's saying here you're going to be taking a victory lap. And things even get better in the future because you receive the Death card, the Six of Wands again, and the Sun card. Now the Death card is personifying you. That's your card, Scorpio. This is about rebirth, renewal, restoration. As I said, things aren't stopping here. It's going to be to the end of the year that things actually really change, and you're in a transformation now. Death to rebirth, conversion of energy, a reincarnation in the spiritual world. Change is not your enemy, and make sure you welcome it with open arms. This card is reminding you to shed yourself of things that are no longer serving your life. This is a glowing reassurance of life. And it can even symbolize a new dawn. Sometimes there is the sun coming up on some of these death cards. And here on the other side of the Six of Wands cards, that's saying you succeeded and people are giving you accolades for it. You have the Sun card. That means joy and abundance. And the Rune Wujo that I pulled for you actually means joy. Now this is going to be a time for you to appreciate all of the good things that are coming in your life. And make the right decisions over there with the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords. The virtuous decisions for good deeds. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.